Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is 𝗏𝗏, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Now, I don't have an idea yet of what is going to come through this reading, so if you would like me to read for you specifically, the best way to help me pick up on your energy is by liking the video and also making sure that you are subscribed to this channel, because by liking and subscribing, this is a way of virtually transmitting and exchanging energy with me, which then allows me to pick up on your energy more specifically. So the first card to come out here right away is the 11 card in the reverse position. Right away, this card speaks to manifested desires, to wishes fulfilled, but the fact this card is reversed, right as I flipped over this card, I heard someone here, specifically I feel the person who felt drawn to this reading video may have experienced some kind of disappointment recently in life or in love. I'm hearing something was drawn out, something was delayed, or there's something about time, like hanging on to something for a long time, trying to make something work for a long time, and then finally reaching this point of some kind of disappointment with whatever this was. Yeah, strategy in the reverse position, plans going awry. I feel like someone here I'm picking up on, it's like you had a plan for how you wanted this to work out. Again, whether it was something in your life, in your relationships, in your work, and something really felt as though I'm hearing got messed up or even potentially interfered with the woman holding a coin in the reverse position. Sometimes this card speaks to a karmic feminine energy involved as a form of interference within some kind of soul connection. So take it as it resonates. And as I do always say, I channel many different people and connections through these readings. So only take what connects with you personally. But I am picking up that I could be channeling, and sorry, I know that my voice is cracking a little bit again. I mentioned this in the last video, but I am still going through a little bit of throat chakra activation and clearing at this time, so I do apologize for that. And I know many of you are experiencing this as well, and thank you for letting me know about your shared experiences with this in the comments. But regardless, I feel that I could be speaking to someone here in some kind of a divine connection, whether it was a soulmate or a twin flame situation, something that at some point seemed to become very stagnant or somehow I'm hearing carried the weight of disappointments around it. There was some kind of disappointments or regrets here. Now, of course, only you can know what kind of situation I am speaking about here. I do strongly feel like this was a disappointment in love or in some specific love relationship that someone here, that you listener who is resonating with this in this case may have been holding on to for a very long time. And I do feel that outside interferences could have had something to do with this. So someone here could have felt betrayed, felt disappointed because some kind of external third party may have gotten involved in some way. Yeah, in 6th chakra in the upright position, the third eye chakra, I'm hearing painful truth. I don't want this to be a depressing reading, and stay tuned if you are feeling a little bit of this heavy energy, but also resonating, because I feel that your guides are bringing up this situation for a reason, not to have us just sit in this kind of heavy energy, but actually to bring some kind of message of hope or encouragement here. But I do feel the energy of someone realizing a painful truth about someone else. Yeah, all tied up in the upright position, realizing a painful truth that then put them in a position of feeling as though their hands were tied, feeling like they were backed into a corner in some way, not really sure. I'm hearing I didn't know how to stay, but I didn't know how to leave. And I feel the reason that this truth was so painful, and the walking away card upright, I feel ultimately this truth that came to the surface that may have caused a lot of pain did lead this person to disconnect, to walk away. I'm hearing you walked away from what you wanted in order to walk toward what you deserved, but that doesn't make it any less painful. And especially because I feel there was something incredibly special and at one point very beautiful about your connection. But with Angel of Balance in the midway position, something became very unbalanced here. I'm hearing something had difficulty grounding. This could be a connection, and this won't be for everyone, but for some, this may have been a person that you communicated with a lot online or over text, over the phone, at a distance. And maybe when you got together more in person, this connection had difficulty grounding itself, or there's something about circumstances for someone. So if it wasn't a betrayal or an outside interference, there could have been something about the circumstances that led to this cycle of continual disappointment, stagnant energy, feeling as though you're waiting on something. And again, for many, I do feel there was some kind of eye-opening truth or this moment of clarity in this connection where someone here realized that they needed to walk away from this person or disconnect from them in some way. Yeah, community in the upright position. It was like this feeling of, I need to get back out into dating or into the world, or I need to disconnect for the purpose of really grounding myself in the physical world or finding myself again, reconnecting with myself through reconnecting also with the people around me. I feel like something about this relationship, although I do sense it may have been very special and had this kind of divine quality about it, I feel that in spite of that, it may have been a very ungrounded energy. So there could have been this feeling of when you connected with this person and things were really good, you might feel on top of the world, but also you might feel really disconnected from your actual day-to-day, real-time physical reality. And I feel this person saying, it's like, I wanted to just stay with you in that space where it was just the two of us in this higher dimension together, connecting, being with one another. But when things became very unbalanced between us, or this painful truth came out, and I felt as though I was in this continual cycle of stagnant energy and disappointment in the 3D, I had to make the choice to walk away and really live my life, really fully reconnect with myself and the people around me. Yeah, all tied up in the reverse position. When this card came out earlier, I said that when a painful truth may have come to the surface or someone's eyes may have been opened here, it may have caused this person to, for a period of time afterwards, feel in this stuck energy of, I can't stay, but I can't leave. But now at the present of when you're watching this reading, these readings are timeless, by the way. So if one reading finds you and resonates with you, I do believe it was meant to find you at that particular time. But I feel that for this person, this energy is shifting. So up until this point, we've been describing a very past energy. I keep wanting to say 1 year, like a 1 year cycle. So there could have been a period of time between 6 months and 1 year where a person found themselves here, or you found yourself feeling as though you were in this stuck place. I want to almost call it kind of like a purgatory state where you haven't fully moved on, but you also, it's like not fully being alive at the same time, not fully living your life because of the intensity emotionally, the pain that you'd been feeling, the stuckness you'd been feeling around this person and this situation. And I feel that with woman holding a coin upright here, I have to tell you, I do keep getting this energy of betrayal or of not being chosen. This feeling as though you wanted so desperately for things to work out with this person, that you both actually did want this. That's what actually makes this feel so painful and so difficult. I keep getting kind of half choked up as I'm channeling into this energy because it's so complicated. That is the word, by the way, that I feel whoever I'm speaking to here, you would use to describe this. The words gold, respect, and orbit came out here. Now, with the word gold, I feel something around money could have been an issue. I'm hearing greed. There could have been money or material issues between you and this person. So there could have been a problem where someone perceived the other as being overly money focused or materially focused. Also with the word respect, I feel as though someone could have felt as though it's like there was a divine connection here, but someone may have disrespected it, if that makes sense. It's almost as though it's like the two of you. This is where that really painful energy is coming in again, because it's as though the two of you were destined to be together, but one of you, I feel it was the other person in this case, chose to disrespect the divine connection that you had. It's like through betraying you in some way or not choosing you fully, completely. I'm getting like a half-hearted energy from this person, but the thing is, they weren't actually half-hearted. They were afraid. They were afraid. And that's what makes it so painful, because you, the listener, I feel that you have this awareness of this other person. You understand them. And regardless of what negative words may be exchanged at times between the two of you, you know each other's soul and you see each other at this deep core level. And you know that this person, when they were not fully choosing you, when they were potentially even betraying or whatever happened here, whatever came to light, it's painful because you had this awareness, this knowing that the person was really only doing this because they were afraid. But at the same time, at some level, it just didn't matter. It had to be about you choosing to respect yourself, choosing to show up for yourself. And you could no longer betray yourself by remaining stuck in this space, in this stagnant energy with this person. And that is the sad thing about this connection. And that's why I feel whoever I'm channeling here chose to disconnect, chose to walk away, chose to, with deceit in the reverse, to no longer betray themselves by trying to live in, I want to say an illusion, but it's not really an illusion. This person, the sad thing is, this other person here has always had deep feelings for you. It's just that the way that they were treating you in the physical was with this, I want to say, a kind of like schemey or confusing or kind of, really it's just guarded, but like almost a deceitful energy. Now, I know the word deceitful carries a lot of really heavy connotation, and I don't mean it in any kind of a dark way, but I feel this person may have not been fully open, honest, truthful with you out of fear of something. Or they could have been hiding certain things that came to light later on. And again, I feel this caused you a lot of pain because there's so much love. There is this beautiful soul connection here, but it became somewhat tainted in the physical world because of this person's actions, because they chose to disrespect the bond that you share. It's odd because the message I keep getting from your guides is, we know how desperately you still want this, even as you're walking away. However, this is such a strange message, but it's as though your guides are saying the only chance of preserving, truly preserving this soul connection is actually to disconnect, to walk away, to fully choose yourself. And I feel what your guides mean by that is, it's like you have to let go of the plan that your minds created and the timeline your minds created for this person and this situation. I feel that your guides here really want to say that the only way for you and this person to break free of this cycle of stagnant energy, of potentially even, again, deceit or betrayal, the only way for each of you to free the other is for you to choose to free yourself to your highest good, to choose to follow your intuition, to fully show up for and support yourself, whatever that looks like for you, even if it means walking away from or disconnecting from this person. But the ironic thing is, And this is the thing that I feel many who are connecting with this reading might not see coming. And I feel that it sounds illogical to the human minds, but for some of you listening, you may actually end up coming back together with this person later on down the line. But again, regardless of whether or not that happens, I'm hearing opportunities. So I feel that regardless of whether you want to come back together with this person later on down the line, when you choose to fully show up for yourself, to choose yourself in this way, again, even if it means disconnecting and walking away, I'm getting from your guides that you will be given the opportunity to connect with this person later on when you've risen to this higher version of yourself and they have had the space energetically, which really will act as a push for them to rise into their highest version as well. I see that, oddly enough, the two of you could be reconnecting, realigning later on down the line. But again, I see this as a potential opportunity and not necessarily even something that you would want at that point, meaning that I keep hearing options, opportunities. I feel that if you are to choose to follow your guidance, to follow your intuition, to let go, to fully choose yourself, whatever that looks like for you here, I do see this person doing the same, feeling that push to work on themselves. But that push can't come from something that you do to motivate them externally with that intention of motivating them, which I know sounds really complex, but it's like this person there's something about their energy that's very stubborn. It's I'm getting an S name for someone, by the way. There's a very kind of slow moving, stubborn energy about this person. And I truly believe your guides are trying to communicate with you that you've tried to wait for this person to kind of sit in this stagnant space with them, to even externally push them or motivate them. But the thing about this person is the only way they are truly going to change is if they find the intrinsic motivation, which can only happen for them energetically when you give them the space to be self-motivated, to heal with Healer of the Ages uprights, by allowing them the time and space to do so, which again may involve you actually disconnecting yourself, actually walking away, opening yourself to other potential options and opportunities. So I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle the cards here and channel a few final messages about this situation. But as I am shuffling here, I do want to let you know that in addition to doing these readings, I do create subliminal meditations. Now, subliminals are very powerful energy clearing and manifestation tools, because they are actually targeted to reprogram your subconscious minds. And it's actually the subconscious that directly reflects in our energy field, and that also controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So if you are connecting with this reading, then I do really recommend exploring my twin flame 7 chakra energy clearing subliminal, because regardless of whether or not this is a twin flame situation, I do see this as being some form of divine love connection. And I know that if you are someone resonating with this reading, you are a highly advanced, highly spiritual being, which spiritual beings that are very advanced often take on some of the most challenging patterns and energy dynamics that we then come here to clear. So this subliminal will help you to clear out some of those energetic patterns and blocks around love, around worthiness, and help you to rise to that magnetic frequency of unconditional love. And really in magnetizing yourself in this way, you will begin to attract in love from all forms and people and directions, including the opportunity to attract in romantic soulmates or twin flame situations that are aligned with your desires. So this subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. And as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for material manifestations, for love and relationships, and for so much more. And when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account on my website, you can try out any subliminal I've created, and you can also create your very own custom private playlists. So I just pulled the card Adjacent Possibilities. By the way, all of that information on that subliminal is in the pinned comments and description box. But with the Adjacent Possibilities reverse card, and the number 2020 came out here. Now, obviously, the year 2020 was a major year in terms of our planet, our global consciousness, world events that took place. But I also feel this may have been a significant year between you and this person. Again, this won't resonate with everyone, but in some cases, also the words France, move, and Washington came out, if that connects with anyone. With the word move, I'm hearing that someone here may have actually moved in with the other, or moved to be closer to the other, or moved to visit the other, or something along those lines. With Adjacent Possibilities reversed, I feel this strange energy of the more that you pull away from this person and choose yourself, the more they are realizing that there is truly no other option for them but you. But again, the ironic thing about this is, because of the nature of this connection and how stuck it became energetically, it really does require of you to fully free yourself in terms of, again, choosing yourself above all else here, really showing up for yourself, freeing yourself of these patterns, setting whatever boundaries feel right between you and this person. All of this is necessary in order to create this healing space between the two of you. But then again, in the process, this person is going through this major wake-up call, especially for those of you listening who have walked away from this person. With the sacral chakra in the upright position, I see this person having a renewed sense of extreme attraction to you at all levels. And in fact, I'm getting that for someone listening, this may be confusing because this person may be sending you a lot of thought energy, daydreaming about you, especially being physical with you, being romantic or intimate with you. And they are thinking about this so intensely that you might find yourself thinking this way out of nowhere about them, especially late at night or while you are sleeping. You might be dreaming about this person as well, again, because of the amounts of energy they are sending you. I just saw the number 2255, by the way, so I am going to look up that number to channel a little bit of a message there. Your strong wish was able to reach the universe. Everything will change in a positive environment. This is a sign of hope, encouragement, love, faith, and trust in yourself and the divine realm. Important changes will happen in your life soon, but you should not be afraid. So for whoever that is for, I'm sure you will know how the message from that number resonates with you personally. But we also got the Angel of Strength card here, and I do want to just read a little bit from this card. Yeah, the guidebook here says, now is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive. I keep hearing your guide say, do not give your power away to anyone or anything, even to a connection that you consider to be divine. In fact, very often, these divine connections that can be so complex and energetically intertangling and confusing very often come to illuminate within you wounds that are preventing you from fully connecting with and accessing your own power that you are being called to reclaim at this time. The guidebook also says, speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you create real results. And I feel that is the main message that your guides want you to know at this time. that whoever you are listening, if you are resonating with this reading, yes, this person is going through a wake-up call. Yes, they are feeling extreme, renewed sense of attraction to you physically, emotionally, spiritually. They are in a lot of pain by the idea of you walking away or seeing you disconnect or walk away if this is something you already did. And yet your guides are really pushing you not to focus on that person's reaction to you, but actually to, as the guidebook said, really continue to take back control of yourself and your life, to no longer give your power away to any person or situation. In the meantime, trusting that anything you release that is yours will always come back to you. And that ultimately, again, for many people listening, I do see that over the course of time, you may be surprised to know that as you truly rise into that highest version of yourself, this person will mirror you, will be catalyzed, pushed to do the same. But again, that motivation for them has got to be energetic, has to be intrinsic. So I do really hope this reading reached someone who needs to hear it at this time. If something here did resonate with you, I would really love for you to leave me a comment and let me know. The link to the twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal is in the pinned comments and description box. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.